After the Easter season, which has culminated with the Feast of Pentecost, the Church offers us the possibility to celebrate the Feast of the Holy Trinity, our one and at the same time triune God. And it is the occasion exactly to celebrate, but at the same time to reflect in the God in which we believe, the God of Jesus. The God of Jesus is the God of Abraham, the God of Jacob, the God of Isaac, and is a God who is love. Saint John, first of all, in the first letter, said that God is love. And many people think that this is a good definition of God, but it's not a definition. When Saint John says that God is love, he's telling us that God, in his deepest reality, is love. That means it's a community of persons. God is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And for that reason, it's love, because it's a family, it's a community. And we arrive to know this mystery thanks to the Father, who has loved so much the world, that has sent us His only begotten Son, Jesus Christ, not to condemn us, but to believe in Him and in such a way achieve fullness of life. And so from Jesus we have learned that God is Father, that He is His Son, and that the link between them, that who achieves the complete identification, is the Holy Spirit. So they love each other and share each other in such a way that instead of being three gods, are three persons in God. They are only one God. What I am saying is not indifferent, because it is clear that from the image we have of God depends also the image we have of ourselves and the image we have of the society. For example, if I say that God is a God completely alone, no community of persons, so if I try to become like God, that means that all my effort will be oriented to become powerful, to become the number one, to be like God. For that reason, I say it is not indifferent, the image we have of God, to understand our own person, but also the society. If I think that God is quite alone, so I think that I don't need really to discover that the others are my brothers and sisters, that all of us are children of the only one God, and therefore we are invited to foster our fraternity, our communion, our solidarity. But if I say that God is love, I become more like God in the same measure in which I love God and the other people. This is the only way in which I become more and more divine, more and more like Him. At that moment, step by step, I will make my own His mind, His way of looking at reality. And He is a Father who loves His children, who doesn't like anybody to be lost. And for that reason, He's always very concerned to bring back all his children, all those who have especially go away or go astray. If I say that God is not only love but communion of persons, I will be much more concerned, much more committed to create a different kind of society, where we are not much more interested in becoming the most powerful, the richest, and so on, but those who are committed for creating a more human society, made up by brothers and sisters, that in spite of all the sexual, social, religious differences, we are brothers and sisters, children of the only one God. I said that what we are celebrating is a beautiful occasion. First of all, to celebrate the God revealed by Jesus, the God in which we believe, the God that we invoke since the first moment in which we do the sign of the cross, and we say in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. When we say that everything to be to the glory of God the Father, the Son and the Holy Spirit. But I said also that was also the opportunity to be much more aware that from the image of God depends also the image we have of ourselves and of this society. I hope that the reflection and the mystery of our God, who is love because He's Trinity, because He's community of persons, will be a powerful stimulus for ourselves to commit ourselves to create a much more fraternal humanity. Thank you.